This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Chapel Hill in beautiful Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home field of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Today Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. And the Tar Heels will kick it away and start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Louisville's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We got a quarterback here, Kirk, who's just trying to find his way, but the coaches have said they trust him.
Well, I think that's a big part of what he's able to do, and the reason they're giving him a chance to go out there and be the quarterback is he knows this offense. He's able to get this offense in good spots. Avoid the negative play is critical today for this team to win.
Play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Chris, I'm a bit surprised they went with play action here on third in such a long distance in the game. The defense knows you're going to throw the football, so you're asking your quarterback to catch the snap. Now he's got to take his eyes off of the coverage by worrying about a play action, and the result is a sack.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So North Carolina's offense comes out for their first possession today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
And they hand it off to the back. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Makes the catch downfield, and finally tackled him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Cardinals will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's a screen pass to the running back. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
They'll try the ground game here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, UNC.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Gets some space around the 30. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. To throw, it's Adams. Makes the grab. Can he get there?
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Across the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. Well, the big fella's flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The shotgun handoff here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw. It's Lopez. Quick throw to the left. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, these defensive backs are completely locked in. 3rd down, the defense stays disciplined in zone coverage and knocks that one down.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. From the gun, he looks for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Here comes a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Critical 3rd down plays coming up. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. To the air. It's Adams. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Handoff in a single back formation. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Ball handed off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here. And he's got it again. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a gap. It's Gauze. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The sure hands. It's Taylor. That game moves the ball to the 17, first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Running back with the football. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long at the 16. They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Cardinals will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Handoff to the single back. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Lopez. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They bring him down at the 7. Offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on 3rd down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the 1st down.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This offense has been hard to stop here in the 1st half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Back to pass. It's Lopez. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, North Carolina. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He's missed it. The extra point is no good.
North Carolina, 27, Louisville.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to advance on the ball.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Scanning the field. It's Adams. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And this time it's complete. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Cardinals come to the line to run the hurry out. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And that one's straight down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill.
And the Cardinals will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They get the second half started with the running play. It's just the middle, he gets stopped. That run goes nowhere. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to pass. It's Lopez. Grab by the receiver. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Sure hands. It's Smith. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. The Cardinals move into the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Looking downfield, it's Adams. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's battled down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To throw, it's Lopez. Bringing pressure. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Tar Heels will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And they'll kick it away here. The coverage seemed able to bring the return to the ground. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Dropping back, it's Adams. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Cardinals will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. He's going to try to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Here's the handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Tar Heels are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Back to throw. It's Lopez. Catch made on the out route. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
At the 6-yard line.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Touchdown, UNC. This offense cannot be stopped. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
He escapes the pocket. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Grab down the middle. It's Golden. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Motion now from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
2nd down play coming up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
In your face!
Okay.
2nd down after the incompletion.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Looking to throw here. First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, The offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. On the ground, it's Davis. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And the PAT is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Here's the 2nd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Back to throw. It's Lopez. He's running out of time here. There's contact on the throw. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it on first down. Stays on his feet. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. You know, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Takes the handoff. It's Russell. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important second down play coming up. There's the handoff. He's got room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Timeout, North Carolina.
Short completion, a third down play coming up. Looking to pass, it's Lopez. Throwing for his running back. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. Carolina.